Of course, there are surprises round every corner in the bustling cities of India. Unfortunately, cows are not just a quaint picture. Cattle overspilling onto city roads symbolize an issue of great concern, an unsustainable livestock population. India has nearly 15% of the world's livestock population, but only about 2% of the land area. Millions of cows, buffaloes, sheep, goats, creating stress on land which is no longer sustainable. It is said that animal husbandry has become a large-scale private enterprise at public cost, with no limitations of control. One can hardly say that the animals are at fault. Unfortunately, herders have moved onto a path which ultimately defeats the survival of their own future. The practice of free grazing has tempted them to consistently increase the size of their herds. But the increased numbers do not give them an increased income. The average production levels of livestock in India are low, even though there are 26 good breeds of tropical cattle in the country. In spite of successful cooperatives, milk yield is still below optimum levels, and barely about 150 crores worth of meat is exported out of India annually. High-quality fodder is essential for better productivity, and a sustained fodder program at the national level is imperative. Few community fodder programs have succeeded in motivating herders to change over to stall feeding. Stall feeding would reduce the burden on the land. At present, grazing levels are about 10 times more than the land can support, as much a cause of widespread degradation as fuel wood extraction. Degradation changes preferences. The goat population has increased by over 100% in 30 years. Herders now choose sheep and goats which require less fodder, but devastate the little green growing on the land, degrading the land at levels which can no longer be contained or sustained, and worsening the cycle of survival for the herders themselves. Efforts for sustainable grazing practices and breed improvement are implemented in a few areas, but with no noticeable impact. Only a clear, defined national livestock policy can overcome the fodder and grazing crisis facing the country today.